Let's try it again. Any hole? Thank you. Sell this for a flame. I guess the flame is significantly better than a rock, huh? On sale 2x2? No. Huh. The regen's worth more than 5 life. Not locking a fanny pack. 2x2s.
Higher.
Okay, if our opponent never gets us below... never gets us below, like, 42 life, then I guess the healing herbs is not necessarily better than more life. It's an on sale piggy. Hey, Larry. How's it going? Burning Torch still beats this? We're up, what, a chili and healing herbs? They have a wooden sword and 2 whetstones? Huh. Yeah, how much damage does the thorn do? I mean... I don't think thorn mattered. We would have had time to do 20 more damage. Like, we have no shield, they have a banana. Like, they're being somewhat responsible. Banana with the food synergy. Got any April Fool's trolls? No, I haven't. Back in February, I was planning on recording, like, a cooking video and having that be my April Fool's joke, but then I got too lazy to ever record a cooking video. I realized how much work it was going to be. So it never happened. Probably too early for the gems. Maybe if we don't get the goob, we just take friendly fire. He says, immediately getting the goob. Hey, Bobo. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. That. Just max speed on the chili pepper. Oh. You also lock that crystal, but I really need to find space. As well as a ranger stream can go. Yeah. I feel ya. I feel ya. It's crazy how many times Pyro has been nerfed, and it still feels like the best class by a mile. Like, it is pulled farther ahead. The more it gets nerfed, the better it seems, relative to the other classes. It's an okay trigger. You also get the Thorn Whip way too early again. I think I just happily am skipping that. We'll find it later. Just sell these and... Do we need the spike? Actually, kind of. As well with the whip, too. Even if we don't want the whip now, we are eventually going to buy a whip. Whee! Want another banana. I'd rather buy 2x2. It's almost a 2x2. Orb. Oh yeah, get that. Spin banana, touch garlic to berry. Yeah, can do all that. Panzerker. I'm in hell. So I feel like I should be making the sun armor. But yeah, we can sell the Draconic Orb. That's not a big deal. Though it is kind of nice to have this around for a bit as a Burning Banner trigger. Yeah, exactly. We can get rid of the pig. We can... Guess we can get rid of the tusk. Lip Umbrella. Lip Umbrella. Get rid of pig. We have that much stuff to buy. No gold for it. I mean, I don't fully disagree. I don't know, we're just not buying the space this turn. Like, I can't fit the pig is the bigger issue. Like, if we grab the armor... Hey, SFO! Thanks for the tier 1. Thanks for the 5. You don't think armor... It's honestly not that terrible of a board. You don't think armor. It's not that terrible of a board. Ooh, this. It's a better trigger than the garlic. Maybe the starting heat doesn't matter that much. I guess you only need 8 heat for Burning Torch now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is in fact 8. That is how numbers work. Wait, I didn't count the from the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, I'm a genius. Cut banana. You could... I don't know. I can't sell the banana. The nice thing about cutting garlic is I could theoretically sell the garlic if it does something. But I don't want to sell all these flames either. I don't know. We're gonna get a life back. Let's just run it. Fuck it. Or we're just gonna win. Sure. Oh, this is so tempting. It's on sale. Let's try it. No exclamation point? What do you mean no exclamation point? We're still taking whip. It's just now we're gonna have even more heat generation. And we'll have to buy, like, lamp to get damage instead of trying to jam fatigue. I guess now this Draconic Orb is super not core. we're not even getting banner things. And we only need one more blueberry for friendly fire mana, and we're set.
Higher.
Yeah, there might be a way to... I'm sure there's a way to make the support a bit better, but do we really want to... Do we really want to go for the refactor? Oh, this doesn't work without the banner, right? Need you. Let's grab it next turn. And then we'll be set for the whip. Whee! What? Okay, so to submit a board like this, there has to be some level of tilt involved, right? I wonder what went wrong for the opponent for them to submit this. Huh. It's round 9. They've got the collars. The kind of thing you do sometimes after you combine by mistake. Maybe they just like optimized their ranger bag and said, oops, good enough. Maybe. We're looking for goob. Oh, yeah, it's probably that. They just missed the goob and then tilted off the face of the earth. Makes sense. Whip, please. Okay, 2x2, sure. Give up 1 heat here. Good enough. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Draconic Orb nerf. We lose that last patch. It's so excessive. A shield? Do I ever mana shield instead of fire shield? I think it's just worse here, right? I'm never gonna have that much armor. I don't want to put it next to the sun armor either. Where, like, the extra 2 block is unironically something. Like, blocking 14 instead of 12. And it's cheaper to make. But, like, even if they were the same price, I'm pretty sure I'd rather have the flame shield with the extra 2 block than maybe putting it on sun armor for 30%. Still don't have gems. Second sun armor. Yeah. I don't think so. I think if you're going second sun armor, you're skipping the shield here. I think I'd rather have a balance. I wish the space was better. If I wasn't still on the perfect game right now, if I had, like, lost the life going into the subclass, I'd probably drop something to play this gem box. You probably want to keep the perfect alive at this point if you can. Or you can fight a Reaper and just die. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where's the whip? I guess it's that we still haven't taken the whip combine. We're never actually getting the perfect game anyway. Yeah, maybe I should have just taken the gems last turn. So if that's there... Got a big refactor next turn anyway. Let's just get this all in play. I expect to lose this. Right.
Higher.
I don't want to spend a bunch of turn to optimize this, just to spend a bunch of turn to optimize next turn too, because everything changes next turn. Yeah, we're losing this regardless. Okay, let's take our time this turn. I don't want to speed up the whip, This goes here. We just speed up the food. The blueberry speed definitely matters because of the friendly fire. What is this? It is 10% per fire item. I don't get to play the box of riches this way. I'm down 3 on the sun armor. Now we like have to find stamina and like lamp. Maybe we just heal by enough. Opponent's kind of the ZBPS though. In 31 seconds, they dealt like 600 damage. Second berry. Second banana. Ugh. We end up doing something like this. Shift the cube down. So there's more room for all the food. This isn't gonna fit though. Oh wait, this has to be here. Is that? Whip goes here. Yeah, this doesn't waste any space. Okay. Gotta fill this in. Okay, that works. This doesn't really want to buy the banana. So then we get Wulp, and then we get Lamp, and then we're strong on turn 17. Okay.
Higher.
Also a little worried that we never actually beat Poison. No, okay, even without the regen, we're fine. Okay. Fine. We're fine. Oh my. Well, 200 heat sure is something. Love pyro. I will say, I think this sort of fatigue comp, maybe it's just the novelty of it, but I feel like this fatigue comp's a lot more interesting than Reaper fatigue used to be. Like, it's doing something proactive. Where old Reaper fatigue was just like, pray your opponent doesn't have damage scaling. Where do you go? Why the pineapples? You need thorns for Flame Whip to generate heat. And pineapple is really the only recurring source of thorns until Wuppletinger. I guess we're just putting this somewhere. Never seen more heat than that. Yeah, I think this version of the build is... Well, this and Excalibur are probably tied for, like, most heat generation. So it was in the 400s. Forget how high my heat was in the Excalibur versus Excalibur matchup. I know I had a pretty absurd amount of heat against Excalibur Zerker as Excalibur Pyro. Pretty sure that's the highest I've gotten. Look, without friendly fire. Yeah, we've been playing this with Banner before. I'm not sure that it's better with if it's better with Banner or if it's better with friendly fire. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter how much healing you have if you literally just get one shot from full life. Huh. I'm still happy buying gems. Yeah, we still don't have our blue gems in the whip either. Never seen a true one-shot like that before. Yeah. If anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Lamp. Ooh. Do I care about second Whipple? This one's actually on sale. I know I want this. Got plenty. It would matter for Lamp, right? What do I think of Reaper after the latest patch? It probably didn't get nerfed harder than the other stuff. Like, it's probably in about the same spot that it was before. Maybe better. Like, Zerker has looked fairly dead. They finally got double axe by enough, maybe. I don't know how much of that is just people bored with Zerker and not playing it. But realistically, what changed with it? Just Snake got 0.2 seconds slower. Like a comparable nerf to Zerker's double axe. Probably less of a nerf than all of the nerfs to Pyro. The Reaper comp's one of the comps that gets a lot better with the Draconic Orb nerf too. Like, you're actually able to survive the initial crits and then pull ahead. Where for a lot of boards, it's just like the initial burst hits you and you're basically dead already, and the nerf doesn't matter too much. The comps that have a lot of defense and a lot of armor, it matters a lot. Yeah. Does Fortuna Steelbert have a counter? The lamp build, if you have discomforts, you can stop the lamp from going off, but basically the same as before. It's still very good when it comes together in the late game. Bonk. Why? It seems so expensive. Is there a straightforward counter to Excalibur / cheese builds? Not really. Other than just, like, kill them before they pop off or outscale them. It's a lot easier to outscale the cheese one than it is to outscale the heat one. But the best way to beat both is just go under them. How to outscale cheese. You used to be able to do it occasionally with double axe. That might not be as doable. Lamp can do it. Poison can sometimes do it. What else does it? Steel Goob sometimes does it. Like, I've outscaled it with IV Steel Goob before. Yeah, Cryo can. We've done it a few times on this comp. They can out-sustain 300 plus poison. Yeah. It's definitely tougher on poison. If it happens on poison, it's happening in, like, the early game. Like, pre-round 11. I guess mid-game. Not spending 8 on this, am I? We have a lot of healing. I guess I don't care about the topaz. All of these heal. Sun Armor heals. Chili Goop heals. Glowing Crown heals. Any good Mr. Struggles build? I'm gonna say no. I tried earlier tonight. I thought we might have had something with the... what's it called? The Chonk build yesterday. but it just doesn't come together with any consistency. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe something you can go for when you get an egg pre-subclass. Is Misfortune literally just for Goober Trigger? Not literally just for Goober Trigger. You can use it to stack a bunch of heat. It stacks heat and is a great Goober Trigger. Can you treat struggles like a scuffed berserker? It's more like a scuffed pyro. I'm not sure what it would be for scuffed berserker. I'm getting burst. Yeah. They use all their crits real fast, but it just takes us a little too long to get online. This fight seems like it goes a lot better with Banner than it does with Friendly Fire. But it's scuffed even with Banner. It probably doesn't matter. You're just like always losing the Pyro Mirror. Double Sun Armor is super scary. Is it? I feel like the double Sun Armor is good for us. I'd much rather see double Sun Armor than like another 2 Draconic Orbs. Generates heat from the get-go. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess they double attack at the start. That's fair. The orbs killed our Mensa. The orbs are really brutal. The orbs are just so nuts in this matchup. They not only contribute to them killing us quick, but they slow down our scaling. The comp just incidentally gets to play a really good tech item against us. Hey, Jim Phillips, appreciate it. Sorry. I think it's cut off a bit. Let me move that notification box up. Don't hate Mana Orb. I think... Oh, I guess because we have Crown. Yeah. I feel like I'd rather buy a Blueberry, but... If we buy it, we can't roll into Crown anymore, right? Or can't roll into Lamp anymore. I think I'd rather just roll a couple times. You more want it for the Empower. I think it takes way too long. We don't have the armor gen for Lamp. Oh god, yeah, you need to have Flute too. Oh, Lamp is so miserable. You need so much. Yeah, okay, fine. extract 6 gold, right? Okay. Is there an easy way to put this somewhere? You're running the weapon that has no text on it. Generates a bunch of heat. This thing got buffed pretty substantially, too. This is probably the best weapon for fatigue. Is there an easy way to fit this on the banana? Can go on the Whirlpool pretty easily. Ah! Stop exploding! Sell green gems and Fanny for another orb. Nah, I like the green gems. I think with this configuration, I'm still kind of scared of poison. We don't have the crazy amounts of regen to cancel out the poison. That's probably better. I can actually name Gucci bag? No. Just protective first. Still just protective first. Banana, 90 degrees. Oh, yeah, whoops. Thank you, emeralds. Okay, maybe it didn't matter. Maybe we're healing by plenty. It would have been a little scary without the emeralds. We might have still won without them, but it would have been a little scary. Where is it? Healing. Oh, it's already selected. Okay, how long did it take for the orb to pop off? Wait a second. Where are we getting a power from? It was just the orb. Oh, Whirlpool, right. Oh, I also didn't know how Whirlpool worked. Gain 3 of the buff you have the least of. Oh. It gives you different buffs. I thought it was all or nothing. I don't think I've ever looked at the log before. I just assumed that it worked the way it was worded. Yeah, so the orb is basically a corrupted crystal. It still hasn't activated. Oh my god, it still hasn't activated. Oh my god, it still hasn't activated. Ah. Like, it would have activated way faster, though. I thought we were getting it at like 10 seconds, not 20 seconds. I didn't realize it was that slow. And what did it give us? It gave us 4 Empower. I feel like if I'm willing to buy 2 mana orbs, I should have just bought second Wall Singer. So by the time Mana Orb generated 30, it would have triggered. That's how that works. So assuming the second Mana Orb is the same speed as this Mana Orb, we would have had our Mana Orb trigger at 19 seconds. Or, no, 21. When we have 9 mana. And Wait, it doesn't work that way. Wait, how does this math work? The maximum between the amount gained. So when the sum between the mana gained from this and our current mana is 30, it would activate. Hey, sent by Black. Blank, thanks for the raid. Second mana orb doesn't need to feed friendly fire and other sources. Yeah, it's just extra mana. So it would be around 13-ish seconds. Realistically, it would be a little bit slower, so probably like 14 or 15. Probably hit it at 11. No, the best case for it would be here, at like 13. Because that's when a mana orb would be giving us 16 more mana, which would be at 30 here. Wolf deals other buffs while mana is higher. Well, the mana just doesn't matter, right? Because like mana won't be our lowest buff for that long. We don't care about our mana, other than making sure that it's lower than our other buffs. And like once all of our other buffs are at 10 and our mana is at 10, it's just going to increase with the Woople. Yeah, but like how much would it even trail? Like it would trail for a little bit after the book goes off. But then we've got 2 blueberries getting it back up. Yeah, like it's just generating so much faster than the rest. It would maybe grief like 2 Woople Trainer triggers. Maybe 3. If anything's griefing us, it's the spikes. We gained so much for that. Why did we gain so much for that?